normally see at the end, like that would be the gory ending of the movie, and it's not even the end. That hasn't. You just get warmed up. Hey, what's up? I can't read your name. Another one. Oh, another one. So, okay, let's start with shows. Here's the shows that I watched that were on Netflix that had to do with horror. I watched that Haunted thing. It's okay. It's just people telling stories. And then they have like reenactments. I'm not personally into that. I'm fine if you are. All right, with that being said, so that Haunted show is okay if you're into that. I don't particularly watch shows like that. It didn't scare me and it wasn't very entertaining for me personally, but that's what it is. I watched The Haunting of Hill House. I did watch the whole season of that, and I did joke about that in other streams that I did.
Episode 1. Meh. Boring. I have other things to do, like douche.
As my little character, Pam. But in all seriousness, I see that a lot of people like it. I've seen on Facebook people commenting, oh, I gasped. Oh, I was so scared. Oh my God, it's so frightening and chilling. I did not get that experience. And the reason I didn't get that experience was because, once again, it was just story time. It was just storytelling. The entire show really revolved around the characters telling stories that were scary. So then when you would interact with this person or that person, or you'd see a certain environment, you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm so scared. It didn't really do it for me. I kept watching. I was hoping for something that I never got. And it was a lot of like, I don't know how else to put it, like first world problems bullshit. Like, my husband's cheating, my girlfriend died, my car's not starting, like, I have a drug addiction, like, I don't know. Is that horror? I don't know. Is it suspense? You be the judge. I personally, I could have lived without watching that. The movies that I've watched on there, they don't really have anything. I mean, they have some like low rent B, D class horror movies on there. I haven't checked all of them out. I did watch one at the suggestion of a friend of mine. It's called The Terrorizer. Okay. There's a lot of low budgetness that's happening there, but for the most part, it's pretty a decent camera work, and decent graphics. It is a gore fest, and I love it. It is a gore fest. Let me tell you, there is a scene that happens in The Terrorizer, and if you don't know, it's the one where it's the white makeup clown with the black makeup on it. You can't miss it. It's, you know, it's there. It's trending. People are watching it, and he's a very weird, scary character, and I think, and I personally believe that if they had put this movie out in the early 90s or the late 80s, just like all of the Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, you name it, I think he would be a legendary Halloween go-to, like, costume character. He is very weird, very scary, and he does some damage. What happens in that movie is so vile. There is a scene that happens within like the first, I want to say half hour, because it's not a long movie. So it's within the first 40 minutes of that movie at least, that you would normally see at the end. Like that would be the gory ending of the movie, and it's not even the end. That hasn't. You just get warmed up, and it's disgusting. All I'll tell you is the naked body and blood and body parts, and I loved it. But that's how I like horror. I love horror with like a wink of humor, and they have that. That's why I love Chucky, Freddy. Jason's kind of boring to me. I think Michael Myers is probably funnier than Jason. There's no funny. I mean, well, okay, Jason's mom. Kill them, Jason. Kill them all. Kill them for mother. All right, that's funny. But like Freddy tells jokes, and Chucky is fucking hilarious. So I suggest you watch that. And then Sabrina, The Adventures of Sabrina, or the whatever they're called. I fucking don't remember. But whatever. You saw it. I know if you have Netflix, you can't get away from the new stuff. They force it in your face. So, like that, 3D in your face. Okay, so I've watched 8 episodes in 4 days of the new Sabrina show. First of all, it's not anything like the one I watched as a kid, so this will not be on ABC. Is it good? I watched 8 episodes, so it's not bad. I mean, I watched all of the Haunting on Hill House, but sometimes I'll watch something all the way through so I can have context, so I know. Yes, girl. What? Oh, does that mean I have to get up and twerk? Oh no, That's what we do on Twitch, right? We get up and we twerk. Yes, for the 300 bets. Oh my god, no. That's my friend, you guys. On Netflix, they're all Satanists. In fact, the entire show is about Satan and how Sabrina and her family are all basically satanic witches, and that she has to sign her name in the book to sell her soul to Satan so that she can have all of her powers flourish by the time she's 16. And so that's what the entire program is about Satanism. If you're interested in watching Sabrina on Netflix, I will tell you there's a few things that you should know. One is, if you're uncomfortable with heavy homosexual scenes, concepts, ideas, agendas, and transgender agendas, they're there. They're not only there, they're thick. It's laid on thick. There's no hiding it. They're not even trying to be scared about it, or they're being very blatant about it. And that's fine. If you're into it, you're into it. But I'm letting you know, if you're not, that's there. You're going to see orgies. You're going to see gay sex. You're going to see... this is on Sabrina, by the way, the Teenage Witch on Netflix. There's going to be heavy, like, Satanism. That's the weird thing. And here's, to be fair to all of that I just mentioned, I don't think that it's fair that the people who are engaging in the lesbianism and the orgies and the gay sex also are Satanists. I don't like the connection. And I will be on later playing Dead by Daylight as the killer. So if you want to watch me do that, come on back and watch.